I used to think that starting your own business is kind of the only real way to make money. When you can leverage other people to do more work under your company and stuff, you can like start to make more and more money is like the theory. And everyone is, why do I need a consultant? I can use AI for that. AI is right 100% of the time. I don't know if you knew.
I feel like not a lot of developers actually have the bravery to get into their own venture doing software consulting. What would you say were your biggest lessons from engaging in that?
I used to think that like starting your own business is kind of the only real way to make money. Like you can make okay money working for someone else when you can, leverage other people to do more work under your company and stuff. You can like start to make more and more money is like the theory. And I thought like, I built it pretty well until like I hadn't and it went away. That was my original thought. And then some people that were 4 of us in a class in college doing like database stuff, writing SQL things for 24 hours straight for some project kind of stuff. 2 of those guys were like L7 engineers at Amazon making, I don't know what they made, but like up to $1 million or something. And I'm like, I made the wrong choices. I think depending on how well your business does, starting a business is still the best way to make more money. But if you don't, if you run out of work or you don't do it right, it's not. Like there's also merit to doubling down at a Manamana company or like wherever. It just depends. Everything depends.
Today's episode is sponsored by Inbound, my own product. Inbound is the best way to send and receive emails all through a super developer-friendly API and SDK. You can set up webhooks on email addresses to trigger certain actions or even integrate with your existing AI platform. Try it out today at inbound.new.
You still spend quite a bit of time on ShipShape, right? It's still an ongoing thing, right?
No. I wish it was. Chuck and I were holding on for a while. Like at the height, we had probably like 6 or 7 employees and like 10 contractors or something. And then, like this year we were down to 1 employee and ourselves, and now we're at nobody. There's just no work to go around. The pandemic was actually really good for work. And then whatever happened after that with like the recession and the whatever we're doing now is like been terrible. Like no one has any money.
I see. And everybody's bringing people into the office. Maybe that contributes. Don't know.
Yeah. And everyone is like, why do I need a consultant? I can use AI for that.
Oh, yes. That's right. That's also a good one.
AI is right 100% of the time. I don't know if you knew.
Yeah. It's
of
true.
Course. Yeah.
I haven't do my taxes, actually. I got like $200K return this year.
Did you really?
No.
Okay.
I did.
I was like, if you are, you need to share that, how you did that.
I opened up TurboTax and then fired up Cluely, and then I just asked it what to do for the taxes. I was like, hey, what should I enter for this field? And it was like $100,000. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So last year I apparently gave $100,000 to some charity. I don't know which charity.
Nice. I always joked with Chuck, like, we need shadyaccountants.com. You need something like, I want a thing that knows all those things. Like, oh, you could put $10,000 here and no one will ever check. It's not illegal. It's just like, so that's what I want. Where's that AI product at?
All right, guys, take notes. Whoever's watching.
ShadyAIaccountant.com is available on Vercel domains for $10.81. Somebody go pick that up.
Yeah, we have to talk more about this Manamana acronym that you use. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's I'm not going to be able to get them all. Let's see. Meta, Apple, Netflix, Amazon, Microsoft. I know NVIDIA and Anthropic. I'm missing an A for the other A. But yeah, it's like FANG is just, Facebook isn't called Facebook anymore. Google's not called Google anymore, really. Like we just stretched it. We wanted it to be Manamana. So we were like, all right, we can make this work.
So it's probably Microsoft and Meta for the M's.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Interesting.
Stuff is changing too quickly. I think the only one that's kind of stayed has been Netflix and NVIDIA and Apple.
What about Microsoft?
Well, Microsoft was never included, and I think that is a mistake. They should have been included forever. They make tons of money. They own everything that I use for work or play. Like
I'm so
NPM,
sorry.
GitHub,
I'm
Xbox.
so sorry for you. Do you use Teams?
Unfortunately, now we do, yeah. IBM does.
It is. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, right?
I came from a Teams org, and now I'm on a Slack org. I love Slack so much more.
See, this is a negative sentiment towards Microsoft. A lot of people hate them. Like, you'll see a lot of people hate on Slack too, just because.
Well, I can back up my Microsoft hate because I used to work in an Active Directory site as an IT infra specialist for 2 years. So I can justify my hate. I can write an essay on it too if you really want it.
Yeah, I think the big thing, like, I've always hated Windows. I think everything else they have is fine. They've acquired pretty much everything that I need for work. So
yeah,
fine.
It works.
Well, talking of acquisitions, HashiCorp is part of IBM for like a year now, I think. How has your experience been with that?
Yeah, it was announced, I don't know, a long time ago, but it didn't actually happen until June 1st. Was like when we became IBM employees. It's been pretty good, actually. I didn't know what to expect, but like during the transition, they were like, okay, all the stuff you have, like if the new benefits cost more, we'll pay the difference and all of your vacation can transfer over and like everyone that's remote can still be remote. We're not going to force you into the office like all the other IBM employees. So other IBM employees probably don't like us a whole lot for that. But yeah, I've been treated nothing but well from everything so far.
Interesting. That is very much unlike the industry standard of being radical, changing things, changing everything.
Yeah, the only thing that we've had so far, two things that might have to change. One, we might have to use their design system. We're not sure yet. And then they have like really deep scans of all the licenses and security stuff of all the things you're using, your entire node modules and everything, which has been fun to look through. So we found like there's this thing, what was it called? Numerical recipes. Are you familiar with like, there's this old textbook or something. And apparently they decided, all right, we're going to publish this textbook and in it is going to be like a few constants. And I'm not sure what the constants are. I think some of them are like, I don't know, maybe number of like milliseconds in the epoch or stuff you would need for programming or math or whatever. And they're like, these are copywritten. If you use any of these numbers, you have to include you're using them from numerical recipes. So it was flagged on a few things that we have. And I'm like, what? Guys, how is this? This should be public domain. This is not like a thing you can copyright.
You can copyright numbers? Like that doesn't, hold on, let me look that up. Keep talking. That doesn't make sense. I'm looking that up right now. It's like a little,
yeah, I don't know much about it. I just learned enough about it to be annoyed, but some things, several of them are in Go. So like, I think, I don't know, somebody building Go packages was, I should use these numbers and then somehow mention that they're from this or.
That sounds bizarre, but I wouldn't mess with the copyright, like crazy things can happen in that system from what I heard. Crazy things. Mm-hmm. So Ryan, finding anything interesting?
I'm trying to find it. I'm perusing right now.
Okay.
I'm having to jump over a bunch of Quora articles that are just, I swear they're all just AI now.
Why don't you just ask AI? AI is 100% of the time correct.
You just go grab like GPT 3.0 or even 2.0, and it would just dish out the facts just perfectly.
Well, it's not like you can even trust like a reasoning model to verify the facts, right? I mean, by design, language models are non-deterministic systems, although the risk of it hallucinating something is getting closer to zero. It's never zero.
It's like people that are in a group together that are just gaslighting themselves into just thinking that somebody's making a correct decision, and they're all just like gaslighting each other type thing. That's essentially what like a model is, with no particular. I'm just going to stop talking. I'm not going to.
Interesting.